An important victory, although the first half was a bit difficult as Valladolid defended with all 11 players in the box. Real Madrid eventually managed to break the deadlock with a goal from Valverde. Mbappe's debut might not have been what we expected, but he'll get there for sure.
What are your thoughts and feelings after finishing the first half without scoring a goal but scoring 3 in the second half?
I have a good feeling now that the game is over. I think we should be happy with the result, especially considering the difficulties we faced in the first half. I believe we have greatly improved our defense. In the first half, our pace with the ball was very slow and lacked intensity without looking for shooting opportunities. In the second half, we played with much more movement and activity in attack, simply playing faster with the ball.
You were critical of your defense in the previous game against Mallorca. Are you more satisfied with the work today? Did your players do what you asked of them? Do you think the team played better defensively?
Yes, I do think so. The team was much more compact and quickly regained possession of the ball when we lost it. Defensively, we played much better compared to the game against Mallorca. And this also includes the forwards, who also play a role in the defensive aspect of today's match. I believe everyone did it much better as a unit.
We saw that you had to show your frustration to finally get Valverde to take the free kick that resulted in the first goal of the match. Why was he hesitant to follow your directions?
Nowadays, scoring from a free kick is much more difficult than it used to be. Valverde has an excellent strike, and we need to take advantage of that. Scoring directly from a free kick is very complicated because the wall rises, and it's challenging. The idea of making a touch before shooting makes things easier, and Valverde executed it very well. From now on, I won't force him, but he definitely needs to take these shots.
For a player as complete as Kylian Mbappé has proven to be in his career, do you think playing as a central forward might harm his effectiveness in the game? Even though he has the freedom to move on the field, don't you think this role might penalize him in some way?
No, absolutely not. He's an outstanding forward, moving very quickly and effectively with the ball, attacking the opposition's defensive line. Because of this, he had 3 or 4 chances to score today, creating space with his movements. In this position, he will score goals just as he always has. It's not necessary for him to play on the left or in the center. He will end up scoring goals regardless.
Not everyone debuts and scores a goal at the Bernabéu at just 18 years old, as Endrick did today. What can you tell us about him? Having seen him in training and talked with him over these days, he seems very promising.
Yes, he is indeed promising. Yes, he has great potential, and he showed his quality in the goal-scoring opportunity he had. He's very quick with the ball and powerful when striking it, and these are his main qualities. I think he's a penalty box striker because he's very, very dangerous in tight spaces.
What does it mean to have a player like Valverde? A player who does his job no matter where you place him on the field. He's already scored 2 goals this season, and although you've said you don't want to set targets, have you done so with Valverde?
Valverde is a very important player and continues to grow. He's a player who shows he has personality within the team. It's not difficult for me to say that he's a player who can't be replaced by another. I mean, he's an irreplaceable player. This is due to his quality, personality, and strength. We're very fortunate to have him on the team. And when Kroos left, he chose the perfect player to wear the number 8. not in style, but in personality to replace him.
What has changed with Arda Güler that made you decide to start him in today's game at the Bernabéu?
This game is part of the project for his development as a player. I think we need to give him, just like Endrick, a few minutes on the field so that they can adapt well to the team and continue evolving steadily day by day. So every day and every game they play will be a good opportunity for them to progress and reach Real Madrid's level.
Do you think Lunin will stay with the team with just a few days left in the transfer window?
Yes, I believe so. He'll stay with us.
After the few minutes Brahim and Endrick played and scored, does it put any pressure on you to start them in the team's attack?
No, of course not. I don't feel any pressure at all. I'm happy that the players who play fewer minutes are ready and take advantage of the minutes I give them on the field. So I don't feel that kind of pressure when making the lineup. Although, as I've said many times, making the lineup is complicated. I'm a player who is never a starter as Lucas Vázquez, but in training he's one of the best. So making a lineup is complicated. It has been before and always will be until the day I stop coaching. This is something that bothers me as well because it makes me a bit sad to leave someone out, but choosing who starts the game is my responsibility.
After Bellingham had some issues in training, when did you decide that Arda Güler would start in today's game, or perhaps you had already decided beforehand? Sorry, I have another question. When Bellingham is unavailable, will Arda Güler be your first choice to replace him?
Today, Arda Güler played as an attacking midfielder, switching positions with Rodrygo. He can also play as a right forward. I had the option of fielding either Brahim or Arda, but I thought it was a good opportunity for Arda, especially because we were playing at home, and it would be a good chance for him to start, and he had a good game today.